covering Commedia dell'arte style. Here's a short video.
Did you know that Commedia dell'arte, a form of Italian theatrical comedy, originated in the 16th century? This captivating art form relied on stock characters and improvisation, allowing performers to engage audiences directly. With masks, exaggerated gestures, and acrobatics, these traveling troupes brought humor and social commentary to life. Characters like Harlequin and Columbina became iconic, influencing playwrights and actors for generations. Despite its decline in the 18th century, Commedia's legacy endures.
Okay. Stages. Stages of performances were usually outside in public spaces or marketplaces. The stages were wooden, very old, about 2 meters tall. The cool thing was that they were portable, so they could go from marketplaces to marketplace. The audience would gather in front of the actors. Although if you were wealthy, you could be on balconies if there was any. But yeah, so right here, like I said, it was just the audience is in front of them. The wooden stage is very old since it was in the 16th century, so they used what they had, but they were portable. Sets, the sets was very simple and practical. They didn't really use big pin sets like we think they would have. Like, it was the 16th century, so they used what they had. They might have used curtains or doors where the actors would come out and presented themselves one by one. Like there's curtains and there's like a little door right there where the actors come out from in the picture. Music did a huge role. Almost typically every play. At the start of every play, they used music to introduce each character, and it brought a joy to the audience itself. Music also did introduce masks, and the actors would use masks and music. Like right here, he has a mask on and is playing the music. So yeah, it added a rhythm to the physical comedy. Lighting. So like with the lighting, it was typically just outdoors, so they really depended on the sunlight. If it on the day, they didn't really perform in the night because they didn't really have light back in the day. But along the year when they moved indoors, they used candles or oils, and they used something called a light tree. And the cool thing about it is that they could be used to dim the lighting of the scene if they needed. Here's a picture of a light tree. It's kind of hard to see. So Commedia dell'arte is presentational. Actors were improvised and adapt shows to make statements about current events, including politics. Costumes. So costume played a very important part of the performance. Each character had a unique costume that helped the audience recognize them right away. The audience, they told the audience who the character was, their social class, and even their personality. So like I said, they had a lot of various types of costumes, and it would just tell their character. Also, another thing was a mask played a fundamental role. Makeup. So with makeup, it really didn't have a big role. Only really the women used the makeup. Like if they were, for the men, if they were just like played a role of a young lover, they would use it. But makeup, it was slightly used. They did use masks, and sometimes they did have makeup behind them, but not all the time. Okay, so masks did play a big role in the play. It was the most important and recognizable parts. Each mask had distinct designs that showed the role and personality. As for example, some masks had long noses and wrinkles to show that they were really greedy. Some had grins of animals that showed that they were very energetic and happy. So yeah, the mask wasn't just a prop; it was the soul of the character. So right here, these are some of the masks that were used. Like right here, that's the one I was talking about. The wrinkles and a long nose. Yeah, very creepy though. And here is my works cited page. And Like I use Commedia dell'arte, origin, mask, and iconic characters. Commedia dell'arte, history, characters. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.